0 game.
You're just calling this a deathmatch run, just like that.
That's how it should be. They should be the much stronger team. They should be picking up this win, and they should be doing it in an easy fashion.
Do you know what I really loved is it's after midnight here in Budapest, and we still have the hardcore FaZe fans. You heard them shouting when the team came out, and now we're going to hear them shout in game as we're about to kick off.
Hell yeah, this is what everybody came for, baby. We got FaZe Clan in stage 1 of a major, and you better stick around for this one because, you know what, you just said it before it came to us. This is the FaZe they wanted.
Yes.
This is the FaZe you cut Rain for.
Yep.
And it's not just them thrown on an airplane and making it to China with 12 hours to practice with a 3-week-old playbook. This is FaZe prepped off of a boot camp, coming into a major, and ready to dismantle what is a stand-in North American roster.
Yes, who are playing better than they should be probably,
Right.
but still shouldn't be good enough.
Shouldn't ever be good enough to deal with the likes of FaZe Clan. One of the few teams in stage 1 that will be looking to progress all the way to stage 3, even make a run at playoffs. Jacob and Kerrigan in with the headshots. Bro's got to make this run towards sight. And they're just going to charge him down. You know, it's a confident move by FaZe. Trade trains there each step. And so pistol in the bag, all's good so far.
We're only watching to see if something goes wrong, essentially, because if it doesn't, I mean, this should just be an easy game for FaZe. If it wasn't for the stand-in situation, you know, then maybe you could say NRG actually, you know, they can maybe surprise, make the game close, so they win both pistol, whatever,
right.
FaZe are off, it's possible. But because of that, you think there just shouldn't be a real chance for NRG, apart from what we saw earlier today, which was kind of fun to watch, kind of impressive.
Oh, fast into this one. I thought we were still looking at highlights.
What's happening?
But we're already looking at the end of round 2,
Okay.
so let's get him out of here.
That's a quickie. Is very fast.
In and out, waste no time with a fast fight down middle. And so it is FaZe Clan 2-0.
You know, I think if this is the FaZe that they wanted and there is actual real potential, I'll just say that again for Jacob on this roster, there was potential as a pickup comparable to maybe even where broky came from in 2019, like pretty much out of nowhere, but showed some decent stuff. It's been a long time since they've made a move like that, right? Because the last one was Frozen, but Frozen is not. It was a rookie. Frozen was playing with Kerrigan already on another roster. Yeah, exactly. So it's been a while since FaZe have tried to go this route. And
the Twist's coming back. Let's be real. It's Twists.
Yeah.
Let him come back.
But yeah, and it seemed like everyone was okay with that. But the fact that Rain wasn't also still on the team, that was the most strange thing. So they have something to prove here. Great track record, and the greatest track record in majors apart from not winning one in CS2. Just damn near making every final. Even somehow at Austin nearly making the damn final. I mean, they literally just had to win one more game and it would have been a sort of a free grand final. And once again, this would be a whole new level, but
Don't let the Mongols hear that.
That was, I mean, if they won that game, then it would have been a damn near free grand final. And they already beat them once.
Oh, dive to the cover. Pressure's up on this catwalk play. It is a lot of numbers. We'll give it that to NRG. Exotic and Daps in with a couple kills. Daps finds another one out through long, so well done NRG to just follow through into the A site. And we could sit here and talk about why FaZe Clan should and will win this game all night long, but at the end of the day, NRG playing with nothing to lose at this event right now. NRG playing a best of one on Dust2.
Yeah, man, and there's George, man. He's the king of the jungle.
That's true. Known to be out there. It's a big chance for Exotic.
They have good players, man, and I like to pick up a bro as well.
Sure.
You know, I think he was really cool to watch on Monty. I think when he got to Astralis, I actually enjoyed seeing, like, that was bro replacing Blame F on Astralis and then still, like, kind of impressing. And, you know, the fact that he got shaded so hard, it was at the, what major was that? Was it Shanghai that he got shaded super hard? And then basically didn't get a chance to play, and then here ends up in this spot coming to NRG taking a risk.
Yeah.
But he has also improved this team.
Yeah. Making a move to a North American team, always a big risk.
Massive.
Especially when NRG didn't really have big accolades to kind of draw him over.
Yeah. I think what they have is an org that is bigger than, you know, most others.
Yes. And an org that I think has been willing to make interesting moves all the while, right? Bringing in international rosters, bringing Sonic back.
Yeah, and between Daps and Nitro, like, you do have, like, a lot of court IQ.
Sonic's going to try to chase down Frozen in the corner of top middle, but, I mean, just such a ballsy opening move from FaZe after a round loss to go right back to the mid-pressure. Kerrigan is going to look for a piece of Daps, and quick reaction out of Daps. To the headshot he goes. Man advantage disappears. Bro finds it back their way. George collects his towards T-spawn. And if you sat here waiting for things to go wrong, well, this is that moment.
It won't be free.
2-2. NRG in the post plant, looking strong. And FaZe Clan not even going to go for this one. How do you even get Twist out of the tunnels? He'll be looking for damage. Oh, they give him the flash, but they don't clear the corner.
What can he do with this, really? He's got to...
Let them all leave. Doesn't have a kit. There is no kit on site.
One more. Is this
if
time?
only.
Is there enough time?
10-second defuse. The one kit sitting all the way deep in suicide push.
Oh, yeah.
So that would have been the X Factor moment, but bomb gonna pop and the cost comes with it.
Why even come back to that?
NRG doing their own things. They'll go 2 players surviving and let Twists move forward with an M4.
Why would George even come back to that?
He's the king of the jungle.
He's king of the jungle, maybe. He's on the jungle gym.
On that jungle juice.
Jimmy George.
That's the big kill right there from Daps onto Kerrigan.
It's not a bad start for NRG.
Not at all.
You can win rounds like that. You can actually win this half.
T-side Dust2, nothing to lose. It's been a disappointing season for FaZe Clan. But you just look at this pool of teams and you think to yourself, never have FaZe had an, more open stage 1.
Yeah.
Legacy was meant to be kind of their biggest challenger. The 2 teams favored it to move forward and to make deep runs in Budapest.
Right.
We see Legacy hit the hiccup immediately.
Things happen on day 1.
Especially after midnight.
Oh, yeah. This is day 2, technically. That's where anything can happen.
Right now, you'd expect not much to happen to FaZe's favor with that one M4 in Twist's hands, and holding top middle is George, so he'll catch Kerrigan with ease. And Jacob up next. Same situation. Good patience. M4 hits the ground with nothing to show for it, and this is a very healthy-looking NRG about to take a 3-2 lead on Dust2, the one and only map. Broky to the dive. Not long for this world. At what point should the Europeans start to get scared?
Last map that NRG played, I think. Because they played a little too well for not having their 5. And that's what it feels like, again, right now.
There was talk of NRG and Daps coming into the server, and people kind of question, like, well, if you had this advance notice that Nitro was going to have a child, congratulations, by the way, then why wouldn't you have found a better replacement than just your coach? And they said that they had reached out to multiple people, but the people they reached...
I was busy.
Yeah, or no, it was more so, we didn't want Daps' roles. We don't want his responsibility. Or, not Daps, excuse me, Nitro's. Daps obviously knows the system, knows the structure.
Yeah, he created it.
Has accolades of his own. No stranger to the server, Daps.
Half of Daps' career is not even wanting to play and then still filling.
I'm
gonna jump up and get this kill. You gotta be careful.
Must be tough being so good at the game.
They keep pulling me back in. This is a little bit too much control, actually, for NRG right now. This is not a good spot for FaZe, and they kind of need to move on something. They also know, I think, that there will be a cat reaggression soon, so they've got to be very, very careful about this. That'll slow it down. Oh, they got caught off. Oh, but broky hit that shot.
Twist finds his as well. Jacob into the kill feed, so all's going good across the board for FaZe, other than the Behold. Now, bomb sitting pretty at the bottom of middle, clearly in FaZe Clan's vision.
And Daps just holding this down. Waiting in pit.
He got his.
he actually didn't, but
A little map control for the road.
that was nice, though. They didn't actually just regress on Cat, and they made mid part of the equation, too. Don't give him a tap right now. Don't give Daps a tap right now.
It's a battle of taps and Kerrigan, and nobody else is allowed to get involved.
Don't let Daps get involved at the moment. Okay. Well handled. Daps, well, he was in a spot where he actually could have just saved.
Yeah, but he's got bloodlust, Launders. He's back in the server after quite some time.
That's, you know, maybe that play, but like 40 seconds ago.
Sure. So, FaZe Clan looking pretty feisty in that round with how quickly they transitioned into just all taking fights, right? Everybody kind of had their terms. Just solid pressure. We see the support over top of Twist as well. Not one, but two rifles going through that mid duel. And peeling NRG apart. Good damage. Op v op here. It's Twist with the sniper awaiting
Nice
the
shot.
approach. George down, and bullet whizzes over top from Exotic. Not able to get his answer back. Bro starts to take up space in mid. He can skate by that. But obviously broky on the other end is this double op.
How good is the flash? Yep, it works.
Jacob, beautiful.
Oh, what a spray down.
Two headshots over the top of the stairs, and that is going to turn NRG right back towards alternative options. Problem is, no bomb possession at a minute. And so Jacob, as broky is absolutely blind as a bat, collects two off of the spray down. And again, Exotic just trying to work his way through middle, but this is all without bomb possession for NRG. Is there enough of a world where Sonic scoops up that bomb and tries to come and join him?
I think they're kind of watching it, but I think he could. Just one shot gets missed, but they're giving up on the B lead. They're not seeing enough things right now. I don't think A is really in play. If they want to take this bomb back, it's gotta be, well, B if they want to make this happen.
Straight up through tunnels as well. No longer an option to go off of that Exotic push towards
But
mid.
now he's just saving right, because he was in such a better spot out there outside of the doors.
Wonder if they regret giving it up.
Yeah, I think he just, well, I just didn't see anything for too long, so. All right, they'll go and save. It's not the worst case here for NRG, but it's a really nice sign for FaZe. Jacob's at the top of the board right now. That was a great 2K spray down off of Cat to support broky. They got themselves out of a couple of pickles, and, well, they've still got two ops.
You know, it's funny that while we sit here and say that this is the FaZe Clan formula they wanted to bring to this major, I think, you know, Tech Girl actually brought it up perfectly on the desk earlier. She caught our analysts off guard with a question about which rookie at stage 1 are you most excited for? And as we were discussing a Paravision game, they both mentioned Paravision players, and she says, but think about Jacob. And it's not every day that a FaZe player has a major debut. Because of the nature of the signups and the roster changes that you mentioned. So this is a big day for him, and it's nice to see him at the top of the board. Kicks off this round with an opening kill and an assist with Kerrigan.
Oh, Daps.
That's the spam back through that gives the edge over to NRG, a potential chance at the tied game, but...
How quickly do they want to jump on this is the question. Two CTs are coming over. Sometimes you wait long enough, they get a little loose, they split up, but early on it's a little risk because there's some utility that can come in.
Crossed over already,
That's coming in late, though. Yeah,
Rosen,
they've already crossed.
Pinch between the two, and George comes up with a double headshot. This is all made possible by Daps with that smoke spam on the corner. That's what opened the door for the same timing that lets George close shop with the double kill top ramp.
Yeah, definitely. That's great spray out of him, and I mean, that's, you know, he's going to look for small contributions here and there. That's exactly what this team needs if they're going to try to perform. I mean, you know, let's be real. It's Nitro who's calling, but ultimately he's relying on players like George and the rest of his team, like Nitro or like Daps is right now, to do most of the fragging. And little contributions is all Nitro would have offered up as well. So it's probably got him fired up.
Also doesn't know when he'll get another chance to play, so why not one last rodeo?
Yeah. I wonder how many last dances he's had. I still remember talking to him in like 2016, and he said, I don't really want to play anymore.
But we just need you one more time.
He's like, I kind of want to get more into the business side. That's literally the last conversation I had with 2016. That's 9 years ago that Daps had that conversation with him.
I just like to drive some sweet cars. Daps, there's no time for that. We need you. One of Canada's greats. Jacob again.
Yo, another multi for Jacob.
Lines it up, mows down 2, makes sure that there's no real movement out long. What was the success story of NRG 1 round ago ends up being the folly of Sonic and George.
I'm one of the few guys out here that likes Jacob. You know, I don't think there's anyone that hates him, but I think there's a lot of people that resent him because he's taken Rain's spot. I mean, obviously anybody.
It's impossible.
You could be the best guy in the world, but if you're going to replace Rain, people are going to hate you. So he's got a tough position to fill from that point on. He can do it all with frags, though. If he frags,
I think also entering the team and not being able to step up to the, same, not even just like popularity expectations, but just the performance level of Rain as well, who we know can tap into those big game moments.
Yeah, MVP of Antwerp type games. Whoa.
It's always going to be a tough sell, but give him time and give him opportunity because his major debut map is going swimmingly.
Oh, come on, Daps.
Until Daps finds another one up through the smoke.
Come on, Daps.
This is not normal.
How's he doing that?
Bro tries to find contact deep into the CT spawn, but not enough to get twists off his position. Smoke spams have been good to NRG in terms of creating these openings. Let's see if Exotic can piece something together now. This will be critical with that op, especially losing control of long. He stays fixated towards Catwalk, eating flashes all the while. There's his first. 3 more to go. Second kill's clean, but Frozen pops his head inside that bomb site, and it is still FaZe Clan to come out on top despite NRG's best efforts.
And that was, again, a really, really round-moving kill from Daps, but there's just too much going well for FaZe to stand on top. And I mean, even Exotic in that last moment, just being on an op means there's no chance for him to win. The spacing's good enough. They had so many players really close to him, so it was a nice try. But you get this 2K in from Jacob again, and it's a round that should not come close.
Been a lot of action for long in these last few rounds. So for once, NRG stuck on the other side of smoke. They'll stay stubborn about it. Charge through with pistols off the flash. It's going to keep Kerrigan activated. Daps calls the pack back towards him in middle.
Look at Daps, he's smiling like that on his little picture. He's got an idea for this round. He wants to be in the front of it as well.
It's only Frozen. That's all that's here to stop this B play, and Bro finds the kill.
Oh, they won't see anything here.
Keep that smoke open for a second.
Oh, everything's missing for the CTs.
Including Twist's op shot. He'll pick it up with the second. And broky's sidearm comes through with 1. It's going to be a bomb plant attempt from Exotic as Sonic has to cover with just this Desert Eagle, still without a kill here on Dust2. And so as they group up outside of that doorway, he doesn't waste this moment, and it's Jacob again to come through with the cleanup. Now again, just pistols, but for them to flood up into that bomb site, making something of a round they had no business getting into.
I like that they don't just get focused on the guys who exited mid and make sure to clear everything properly inside of mid before they get too excited about the retake, and I think that's where FaZe have been pretty reliable so far. Did you say that was Sonic's first kill?
Yes, sir.
On the board, baby.
1 Desert Eagle kill to his name.
It's a nice one. .6-4 anyone's game.
Especially with Frozen and broky on 3 kills apiece, man. This is big lifting from Jacob.
Oh.
And Twist's op, finding its groove now.
Another.
Double kill collected. A couple more AKs on the other side of his grenades, and Frozen to support him. Frozen ends up getting caught, and Sonic threw his teammate.
Human wallbang. That was a kill to open up the site. Daps on a crazy lurk timing as well. If he wants to drop in,
Daps.
he could really
find backs turned.
What?
Daps is devilish. Kerrigan tries to run through. Dap activates the flank and cleans up on broky. Jacob late to the party as he walks out through middle. Daps getting nasty with it. Closes it up as well. And that is why Kerrigan pushed a smoke on his own, because he didn't want to have to deal with Daps. Double kill from Daps off the cat flank. Big moment for NRG to keep this game tight.
The teammate wallbang there in tunnels to get the trade on Twists.
That's a 3v5 coming through from NRG.
3v5 after those two Twist frags. They're bringing these rounds close, and now they're winning them too.
Final round of the first half, keeping FaZe on their toes. Trying to get back in with that B pressure. The same B pressure that was shut down by Twists off a round ago. And this time there is no second layer of defense.
That's
immediately.
Nice.
Sonic catching broky on the rotate. Twists quick scramble back around through tunnels, and Zodix got both those tunnel players down. NRG will be walking away with a tied game after this T side. And things started strong for FaZe. Jacob sent a message, but while the rest of FaZe flail around, NRG continued to prove that they've got Budapest by the horns. Closer than it ever should be, and yet here we stand. Daps kind of leading the charge with some of these smoke spams. Wild scenes versus a FaZe clan that everybody says should be just sailing through stage one of this major. It's been a rough season for them so far, but they've had time off. They've had time to prepare. But how do you prepare for NRG with Daps as a stand-in?
You can't prepare for him playing this well, that's for sure. I mean, I don't even know what his frag count was, but the impact was there. That's really solid. I mean, it's kind of crazy to just come out of hibernation like that and pop off.
Well, George tries to take it top middle. Kerrigan ready to hold that back. Zodic in with the trade.
Careful with him.
Man advantage over to NRG.
Oh, he's not done.
Sonic taps out for the guy who had 0 kills some 7 rounds into the game.
He only has pistol kills?
Just owns with the pistol. I think he picked up a couple towards the end of that half, but majority pistol frags after that one.
What in the world just happened?
NRG lead, folks.
Oh.
He had 3 kills at the start of that round. 3 and 7 was his first half. Hits the quad kill with the USP.
NRG are in the lead right now.
NRG, one more time.
NRG are winning this game so far.
And one more time, who are they playing?
Jacob and friends.
By God. He's a coach.
Your manager.
FaZe gonna keep it tight pack. Looking to work around that smoke out through middle. Bros on the plate, and the frag finds broky.
It's a good setup. They got everything covered, it looks like.
Exotic having a field day with the shooting gallery out through middle. His FaMAS and USP combined for 3, and now NRG have a 2-round lead.
We're a couple of rounds away from a massive lead, so FaZe need to get in front of this right now. Because I think for some, it does feel like they have a stand-in, but they really don't. I mean, even Twist even referenced that they didn't have much time to prepare.
Yeah, off the plane in Asia.
Yeah, exactly. And now they come into the major, they had time to do this, to make this a bit more real. And if they put all their energy in Jacob, it worked. He's doing a lot better, for sure.
Yeah.
They just kind of need to help him out a bit.
He's sitting comfortable on 5 multi-kill rounds. He's got more multi-kill rounds than the rest of FaZe combined.
What?
Yep. Twist with 2, Kerrigan 1, Frozen and broky still 0 each. We're just not getting that impact from everybody else. And now Jacob back in with it. Again, if he wants to be the hero of today, time to do it. Man advantage secured off his last frag, and Frozen looks for second servings over towards long. Will collect Sonic up close. Also confirms the position of Zodic and whittles him down to 47 health. FaMAS control looked good, but broky's got that trade frag back to the FaZe favor. 3 versus 1 advantage, open A bomb site, free plant to boot, and so FaZe gonna cut into that lead quickly.
This one's a bit better looking here for FaZe, even though the push went down. George got his kill. Not expecting another guy to be there, and then Frozen, I actually can't believe he got his, because he was clearly aiming on the corner and someone peeked out right in front of him. But it looked like from that perspective, he did adjust his spray a little bit, and well, that's all she wrote. So FaZe will make sure that this half doesn't get out of hand too quickly. And it looks like they'll be able to punish Bro as well. Okay, maybe not.
That's not ideal. Don't let him get another one.
He's ready.
1 HP.
Another multi here for Jacob.
1 HP. Or else Bro would have brought another one down with him. Good on Frozen to get control of long back. Considering George was pushed up into the doorways, he gets that trade and then this kill to Sonic. He really throws a lot up in the air when it comes to long play that round. And operating entirely on his own. George can't believe it. So pistols for NRG. Looks like that lead's going to evaporate just as quickly as it was put on the scoreboard. Twist better be careful. These pistols are going to swarm.
I don't know if he's turning around again. We'll see. Okay.
Waiting for the push as Kerrigan gets
to.
Oh,
they're
no.
everywhere.
No way.
They're everywhere. They laid a trap in middle.
They pop down into the lower tunnels. They then just dive
Now, this
out.
is actually recoverable.
Okay.
And obviously, there's this lower push. That matters a lot.
Right now?
And Rosen gets his kill.
Almost botches that one, taking a look at the gun on the ground. There's still rifles picked up by those 2 players.
That
Xbox.
volley was so key. Now, this actually makes it way harder for the CTs to win.
Smoke for the doorway just to make sure that broky can cross over. Oh, he
Dig
hits the
through
dig.
wall, but it's only 31 damage through that door.
Could have been worse.
Frozen.
Going
What
for the
the-
smoke push, comes out to the
Wait.
bottom of window, doesn't see it, back turn.
He has no idea.
He figures it out. Another player jumping through though, that's gonna be Frozen, drop to 4 health. Bro's not gonna let him get back into that site, pushes broky into the clutch.
Oh, and Dabs, could he just walk out into this? broky, he's got to take a risk and phase back through this smoke.
Oh!
What?
Whips it onto Daps inside the smoke.
What? What's that?
Gross kill out of broky. 34 health to finish this one off. Bro has that slight advantage, but he's not working with the kit, and there's not one on the field. broky goes back.
Does he have time?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Holy
Didn't
smokes,
feel like
broky.
it, but I don't know. We'll have to wait to go back into the server.
Doesn't look like anyone's excited, but seems like FaZe won that, right?
Didn't feel like 10 seconds to defuse.
I can't believe Frozen pushed out. They actually didn't even need to do that, really. Still so much time. Okay. We had to wait.
No, not enough.
Yeah.
I don't think.
All right, yeah. FaZe tied up.
Oh, yeah, FaZe win that. That is a defuse, folks.
That was, yeah, a lot of pistols to work with, but Frozen just saves it. I mean, it's just really, really solid play. The molly in middle to make sure they can't get into B, and the fast rotation around him with a kill.
No defuse. Can try all night long. Bomb pops. Back-to-back rounds for FaZe. That's a little bit of juice in the tank.
Scary how close that one got, and also pretty expensive. So NRG know that they have an opportunity here. He's got to be careful with this. Ooh. Whoa.
Yep, taking over that
Got a
site.
spray transfer.
George goes for the double. Jacob tries the same. George is on a tear.
What?
And Exotic's got the coverage. Cat player in with the multi-kill, turns around, and even though, look at the tempo FaZe Clan throw at that bomb site.
That looked like it was going to work. They didn't seem
So
totally
much
prepared.
control so quickly, but it's George, baby.
Dude, that spray transfer. This is spray transfer is absurd. Oh, he's lined up right behind him. Just has to go a little bit up. Frozen's watching his flank, and then another kill is so ridiculous.
Comes back at that bomb site for thirds.
Oh, this is bad. I mean, FaZe, that was very expensive. After they lost everybody but one player last round, now they get wiped. FaZe could have gapped them here if they had won this round. It was NRG. They knew they had an opportunity to buy back in. But it was both teams buying to broke. A one-round lead, Tech Nines here for FaZe Clan. And it looked like Twist trying to contribute here, maybe on this half buy. Or this force down, I should say.
Yeah, it's all on the line. FaZe got to pull this one off, or else NRG are going to touch double digits, and then FaZe still bottomed out money. So Daps in this corner.
But they have a 2-on-2. They're ready for a B hit.
Barrel hidden. Ah, oh, tons of damage, and that's going to draw all the attention back to Plat, so Daps can come out with a double. Bro's still here, ready to fight further on. And as Kerrigan collects the head of Sonic, Twist's pistol goes down with nothing. And remember, this was a FaZe Clan full invest. This is Kerrigan running for the hills as majority stands as the B site secures a 10th round to NRG.
It's two players who are low with a minute. There is like an outside chance for Kerrigan to try to go for this. There could be a mistake made. It would be one hell of a clutch to put it together. But at the same time, like, almost want it. No, Exotic will put one between the eyes. That's a force down and a victory for NRG. And now this is beyond scary. Don't blame Jacob for this one.
It's the dire strait they put themselves in with that force buy. Pistols in hand in the 19th, and Exotic feeling confident enough to set it up towards middle. You would hate to give a gun over, though, and to lose it all. So he'll clip Jacob and then go back into the transition, falling away, supported on both sides.
I do like a little early pressure. I mean, just stay consistent with it. Kerrigan scaling here with just a Glock. I mean, all right.
Sonic's got the cover. And Zodix with his pistol in with a second kill. I like the pressure because it comes well supported. You've got a player guaranteed, full committed down in the lower tunnels, and then
NRG.
Also the support of Sonic up on Cat.
NRG just got rich off this round. 5 alive. Spending every dollar to get that Tech 9 play in and getting crushed into all Glocks and losing again.
It's an 11-8 lead off the back of it.
One more bad move and this game is over.
Timing could have been much worse there for FaZe Clan, but nade sails between the two. As the molly's thrown up and over, it's going to be Bro to try to peel back towards Platt. Again, can he hold this? They're already emerging out around that smoke. He's going to find Frozen at least. Jacob is a savior again. Trying to keep it moving. He's got that bomb inside of the site. That's a guaranteed plant on B as Kerrigan tries to hold off on mid, and it looks like NRG are going to let this one go.
Yeah, they're really hoping for a longer default, maybe something up Cat or a split, something that takes a little bit more time, but instead it was a full B hit, and it all came down to broky get to. That's a bit too much to ask with the space given. It was a nice move from FaZe, and I mean, without it, like, this game is done. Like, they needed to win this round, and they need to win it with this many players alive, so NRG going to be unhappy that they can't get involved here, and they have lots of money left over, so even if it was a little closer, they might have tried that retake just for the extra kills, but for now, this gives FaZe a great chance to stabilize. They're close, but the job isn't finished.
Just another round where Jacob gets his impact. Trade frag critical into the B site. Little bomb plant for the road. It's always pressure when you put on that FaZe Clan jersey, and we can write off the pressure for the wonky, rushed events. But this is the one where FaZe are supposed to hit the ground running. This is the one where his replacement of Rain is all supposed to come together and be justified in his major debut map, and he is the top performer of FaZe Clan. Swiss trying to give him a helping hand while the other players are just kind of flailing around at the moment.
I kind of love the call here. It's 2 ops to actually respond for NRG.
All right.
Oh, and the 4 long setup. Everything comes down to this push.
They try to go around the smoke. Daps comes through with 1, and there's more bodies just on the other side of that.
Oh, they put a lot into that attack to try to get long control. They leave with nothing, and they tell NRG very clearly they were about to go for this. They're lucky to have not lost more. Jacob and broky down to half HP.
They're going to be hoping that they move back into a tunnels that's vacant.
And again, if they want to go for something walking, they don't know about the second op that's in place. There's a big chance that they walk into a next death.
What kind of activity did NRG go for over towards middle, smoking out the doorway, trying to get support systems over, trying to give something for Bro to work alongside. Missed shot out of the Opera on Platwalk. 2 rifles, though, already in through the doorway, but there is no overcommitment here from FaZe just yet.
Yeah, that might have been a key pickoff that they didn't find. Oh, what's interesting is the CTs are actually thinking 1 step ahead. They're calling this out as well. Oh no, it was so close to it.
They're gonna go for the flank.
They did. With Daps at front.
On the chase to clear out.
No way. What a move. I mean, to do this in a round like this is absolutely insane.
Working on his own, and if his timing's to a T, he's gonna catch Kerrigan with a back turn. This climb up into the catwalk's one thing. Kerrigan is sitting duck to Daps.
And they know it's Cat now.
He's gonna burn it so that they can't fall back onto him. Secondary ops in position. Zodic's not gonna waste this moment, and NRG take 12.
That's a masterclass out
What
of Daps.
a call. What a move, what a flank, what a performance from the stand-in coach of Daps.
You don't see that from coaches, and that's because he spent a lot of time as a player. My goodness, what a play to make, especially under pressure. Called out the long hit, got the 1 kill, got out of there, followed them to B with 3 guys to support Bro, and made this push happen as the tip of the spear, only to send them back into the second op that they came in with earlier this round that FaZe never found out about.
You say pressure, I say what pressure? NRG have got nothing to lose here in Budapest, playing with a stand-in, exceeding all expectations.
I don't know, this could be like the Hooksy sister wedding situation all over again.
Bring Daps back.
They're gonna force him to play.
Whether he likes it or not, the pieces are coming together. What a killer call to chase out through that tunnel.
That was such a good round. Anybody who made that round happen, I don't care who it was, take the nameplates off, we're giving him just as much credit. That was just beautiful. And obviously, caught FaZe totally off guard. Who would call us out that hard?
Now put the nameplates back on, and it's even more impressive that you just did that over Kerrigan. 3 rounds to go into the 2-0 pool. Our NRG. Zotic sitting posted on lower tunnels, missed shot and takes damage in response. Sonic finds the kill to Jacob. Top performer down on the FaZe clan side of things. And this is gonna be Twist to try to take that tip of the spear, charge it down long. Players right behind him. Not everybody well equipped, but NRG well positioned. Ready to receive this. Kerrigan walks out middle, kills Sonic and turns it on to Daps.
Okay.
That is sweet revenge. Back with a double kill of his own. And now Kerrigan still sitting down beneath the prying eyes of what's left of NRG. It's a long road to the wraparound through tunnels, but it's gonna be worth it if they play this safe route into B site.
2 ops here. I mean, how do they really get back into this at all? I mean, they just know they can't go back to long to save, even though it is open. At least they're thinking about that. And 70 damage, no kill. Kerrigan, 3rd frag this round.
That's the way to do it, Kerrigan. You get one pulled over your eyes, and then suddenly you've got your answer back. Critical multi-frag moment here from Kerrigan. And a costly round if this second top gets taken out, but so much cash still for NRG. They'll be buying all the way to the end of regulation. This is all about FaZe Clan surviving a test and doing what they do, which is getting this game into overtime and pulling it out of the hat.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, you double up again, even if FaZe know you're gonna do it, it's still just a tough thing to figure out how to win against, and you have a really reinforced map. They've been really confident about the way FaZe are moving. They've been totally correct in reading them so far. So I think there's just tons of pressure. It takes all the walkouts out of play. If you're FaZe, it forces them to go into some more exec style. Maybe they don't want to bring that to this game. And if they can't win long control, I feel like that's also going to be an issue. Now, they did this round. They found an in-between timing to take out George. They punished his re-peek, which was huge. But, I mean, NRG aren't playing scared. And they kept that up on the site. Very aggressive. Oh, okay, okay.
Straight to the charge. It's Daps on the other side. Dropping utility, he's got to be cautious. He's flirting around with the edge of that tunnels.
Yeah, and if he wants to go for the shoulder peek game, that's something he's got to be careful about.
Crosses over, tucks in close. Closest support in the form of Bro, moving over towards window with that op.
They're canceling an idea, but do they have another one in play? Kind of don't like how FaZe are going all in on these single ideas and then just spreading out to a default. Blue bin for George is a new look. It's going to be kind of hard to get Zotic back to help him. He's just got to guess, basically, if he wants to come back to A or not. Because they don't have vision. No way Sonic gets that kill.
It's massive. Sonic gets the first blood. Zotic misses a shot on long, but it's all a bait and switch with George.
It's a huge bait, yeah.
And Kerrigan may have pulled off the multi-kill last round, but he is so tunnel visioned. Down to the 3 versus 5 now.
They have long control. Do they want to change their game plan?
But look at the names that still survive here for FaZe. If these are the 3 players that can't pull it back, then who can? and it's going to be frozen down with nothing at the bottom of the board. Twist gets his answer, 25 seconds. NRG waiting for broky to emerge on that smoke, but he will get his, turns it into a double, and then Bro collects from inside of the site. 15 to the clock, and Twist is going to have to run this down. No other option. Bro sits into the back of that plat, waits for this arrival, down to the wire. Can you believe it? No time to plant. Twist needs the frag, and it's NRG. NRG with Daps as a stand-in to the 2-0 pool. FlyQuest, Fluxo, M80, and NRG, 4 teams you never expect, and 2 will move on to the second stage of the major. What an unbelievable first day.